international dimension of safety and security. So, after the terrorist attack in the USA on September 11, 2001, many national and international security measures have been developed in order to prevent these attacks. These apply also to the maritime industry because ships can also be used to carry out terrorist attacks or to transport materials for these attacks. So the International Maritime Organization has developed provisions in order to enhance maritime security, such as the International Ship and Port Facility Security Code based on Chapter 11.2 of the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS 74, as amended, and Chapter 1.4 of the Security Provision of the International Maritime Dangerous Goods Code. So the ISPS code entered into force on July 2004 and applies to international voyage of passenger ships and cargo ships of more than 500 gross ton. More than 500 gross ton because they are the type that cannot come close to the port, to the shore to discharge cargo. They are huge, so they will definitely have to use the harbor. But if you are talking about smaller vessels, which are less than 500 gross tons, they can come close to the shore and they will do smuggling and other evasions. So we have Part A comprising of mandatory provisions of the law, Part B comprising of recommendations on the implementing of Part A. So based on the provisions of Part A, the following personnel shall be appointed: a company security officer and appropriate shore-based personnel by the shipping company. Then that is the CSO, company security officer, which I explained earlier on by telling you that the company of the ship will have to appoint a security officer who will be guarding the ship. So therefore, if you want to climb the NH vessel that comes to dock at the port, at the entrance, there's always a security officer who will question you where you are going, why are you going there, why are you boarding the ship. They have to keep surveillance for 24/7 until the vessel is gone. They will continue to, check out, in and out. Then we have a ship security officer, and the shipboard personnel with specific security duties on board the ship, and the port facility security officer, appropriate security personnel, and port facility personnel having a specific security duties by the port facility. Then the port facility is a location assigned by the competent authorities. That's the definition of port facility. It's a location assigned by the competent authorities where interaction takes place between the ship and the port. So remember, the port facility security officer is that which is appointed by the port. Then the ship security officer, SSO, is the one security officer appointed by the ship itself, which has come to dock. Then the company like Delmas, like Costco, like MSC, like MOL, PIL, those who hold, the company, who hold the agency for the company, they should also have security officers. So those are the things I'm talking about. Then we also have the IMDG code, provisions of chapter 1.4 of the IMDG code are recommendatory except subsequent 1.41 1.1.1, which refers to the provisions of Chapter 11, verse 2 of Solar 74, and Part A of ISPS code. So go over this. General provisions for companies, ships, and port facilities. What is expected of them? Security training of shoreside personnel, what they are supposed to do, how they were expected to train their staff, so that security-wise they have security awareness training that should be addressed, and the nature of the security risks, recognizing risks, security risk method to address and reduce risks, and actions to be taken in the event of security breach. And general provisions for shoreside personnel, what to do and what not to do. Provisions for high consequence dangerous goods, all that. So the following table comprises an indicative list of dangerous goods which are considered high consequence dangerous goods, which when the indicated quantity has been exceeded can be a problem. So we have class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6, class 6, 2, 6, 1, 7, 8. There are certain words that the literature has which you should be prepared to take note of, because they are not the same as what you see in the English books. So therefore, you cannot just try to say that they are the same. So this is in the law, this is in the code. Words and their expressions relating to safety of life at sea convention is a convention. Certificate here means certificate issued in accordance with the safety convention as defined in this section. Fishing vessel means a vessel used for catching fish, whales, seals, walrus, or any other living resources of the sea. Safety convention means the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, 1974, and its protocol of 1978. Torremolinos, International Convention on Safety of Fishing Vessels, 1977, and its protocol of 1993, together with amendment or replacement which have effect in respect of Ghana. To safety convention, these are keywords that you must read, you must try to understand, so that whenever it is mentioned, you can relate it to safety and security. When we talk about surveyor, we are talking about not the one who surveys the land and then the building is put up, but rather it includes a person or an organization duly appointed under Section 254 to act as surveyor for the purpose of surveying ships and issuing safety convention certificates. So, list of safety convention countries, application for safety convention, regulations regulating to safety at sea, surveying of ships in port through unstable weather, safety equipment survey on cargo ships, cargo ship safety equipment certificate, issues of cargo ship radio certificate, cargo ship exemption and qualified radio certificate, radio exemption certificates. Thank you.